no one telling us what to do.
We make the rules.
The Kings of Summer is really a coming-of-age story for all of you guys, but it's also got this very ethereal, otherworldly quality. So where do you guys feel like the line comes together with a story that's very grounded, but also has this fantasy element?
Well, Jordan, our director, that was always kind of his vision, was keeping the script very grounded so that he could go off on these little escapades and do these crazy fantasy-type sequences. Part of our soundtrack was actually done by the guy who did like the Legend of Zelda and the Mario soundtracks. So there is definitely this childhood kind of wonder and fantasy that goes into it.
I read once that animals see fear as a color.
Thought you can't read.
No, I can read. I can't cry.
How much of Biagio is on the page, and how much of him was something you created while you guys were shooting?
Biagio was written beautifully on the page before I even came into the picture. I think that's the reason why I was so interested in this film and just the script in general. But once we got on set, the director, Jordan, really encouraged improvisation, and the writer too, which was great. The pipe scene is all improvised. So that was me just hearing a great beat done by these two guys and just doing tribal screams.
No! Who's this, Patrick?
Kelly?
Kelly, a girl. That's a pleasant surprise.
You guys got to work with, obviously, Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally and Alison Brie. Was there anything they taught you, any tips they gave you while you were shooting, or what did you learn just by kind of watching them?
They taught me indirectly improv. Jordan sent us to classes before we went to Ohio to shoot, and I think I learned a lot more on set just by observing Nick and Mark and Megan rather than like being in the class. And when you're around those people that are that good, it kind of forces you to like think quicker.
Nick Offerman taught me that I will never be as much of a man as Nick Offerman.
I don't think anybody will.
Yeah, it's impossible.
He's taunting me.
It's like the Zodiac Killer.
There you go.